What's up, guys? Just after 89. As you see, we're not leaving or starting where we left off. We had a little situation, but I'll tell you about that in just a minute. I want to show you the new sleeper. Yeah, buddy. Even still got the sunroof. So yeah, I'm going to show you also the outside of it. Went to new color frames. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea. Only thing I can say is, what's up? But there's our new red. Hope y'all liked it. If y'all have any suggestions, please let me know. We do have a load of frozen vegetables coming up at almost 45 tons. So heavy, but not too heavy. It's just a show on the road. The reason why we ain't starting off where we left off, when I was recording the footage, got it all done, saved the drain, went back to see how it turned out to start editing, and it did not record, and I was not paying attention. Am I gonna take out that sign? Yes, I did. Oh well. They didn't send me a bill. Anyway, so I had to update one of my drivers. So it kind of messed me up since I already saved the drain. The load was already done. But I figure we're gonna make this into a two-part episode. Next time, we're only delivering one county over, which won't take too long. And the next episode of ATS, it will be a two-part event, and I promise I'll try not to mess that one up. But this is a special video. We're going to be doing this and Farming Simulator. Just technically, when this is released, which is Saturday, uploaded, it's my original plan. It's going to be Saturday. Or this Saturday will be Farming Simulator. But I wanted to explain why we won't be starting off where we started, where we left off. So I decided to make it a ATS and Farming Simulator Special. So this is more of a let you know what happened. We're gonna do a little bit more of Farming Simulator in this. So what we're gonna do is do a time lapse. I think a time lapse would be good for most of it, so we can start on some Farming Simulator. But we're gonna go ahead and deliver this job though first. So I'll tell you what, y'all tip back and enjoy it. I'm hoping we don't wreck, or somebody wreck us, or run off the road like we did in the last, two videos. If I ain't mistaken. This might be a little bit fun of getting out of. Let's wait and see. Well, that way's dead. Where I have an opportunity. We may never know. Oh yeah. Come on. We were good. Let's just this show on the road. Oh yeah. Alright, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna do a time lapse, so y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy the scenery. And I'll be back here in just a little bit. Guys, we are at our destination. So I don't. Hold on, yeah, we're at our destination. I thought I had a tone right there, but I was wrong. Let's see. I wonder what they will want for. Maybe not too bad of a place. Not too bad, I don't guess. We'll see here in just a minute how easy it might be. What I want to do is string all the way over to the right and double back the trailer. But that trailer right there is in the way. Oh well. Oh, found it the right girl. Yeah. It's about good. Just get back underneath her. That fence is in my way, but it's already. Let's see how we can do it. It'll probably take me 2 times, which, you know, don't bother me none. Get that underneath her. There we go. Straighten her up a little bit. Let's do that underneath her. Alright. Let's pour it on up, pour it on up, up to the river. Should have got over a little bit more, but what do I want to do? I don't know. I can drop it off right there, but I don't want to. Let's see if we can get it back straight. Be a little bit easier to unhook, and for the auto driver to hook up to. So let's see. That side's looking good. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, guys, I finished parking this, and I will see you at the farm here in just a couple of minutes. I think that'll work. So yeah, I'll see y'all at the farm in just a minute. Alright guys, welcome to the FF17. We're running down here to the store to pick up our baler that we have on lease. We're going to be doing some barreling and some more barreling and a little bit more barreling. We're also going to touch some grass and barrel that as well while we got the baler on lease. I want to try to get it all done before we get charged for the other day of using the baler. That's my plan. So we do have a lot of stuff to get on it, so I don't jump at it until we get to the farm. So I'll see y'all back here in a minute. Alright. As you see, I already put it in a line. There was no retort that, but we're really in some tight money. And when we get some builder recruitment, I'll be able to do this more. Not really trying to hurry up and do it and do it and do it. So we're just trying to make as much money as we can right now. Man, that's filling up pretty fast. I wonder how many barrels it's gonna be at the end of this. We did net these 2 fields, and all of it was wheat. So we did a lot of wheat. or a shawl. I'm sorry, shawl. Yeah. Then pick up this part. Yeah. And I overshot it. Yes. They see, I mean, they don't have dead bears. I'd like to know how many bears we were get out of this. If y'all want to try to address, leave a comment. I will show you at the end of the video of how many we have. I don't know how many we don't have. I'll say we don't have at least 60. Counting the dress bears, I'll say about 70. That's my dress. But we'll find out. Yeah, shorts cut it too sharp. Oh well. Let's make some money. Let's make some money. Yeah. So what I did on field 14, which was the sugar cane, after we harvested, we did like $8,000. So it really ain't worth doing. I mean, by the time you rent the equipment that you need, you really ain't. You're losing money than making money. So I went ahead and had one of our workers go ahead and cultivate it. It's ready for seed. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna plant this field and that field into canola. That's a pretty good price. And when we get done harvesting it, we're gonna sell it as soon as we get done harvesting it. So we really need some money. Really do. So that's my plan. Now I am thinking about selling this tractor. I'll sell the harvester. We don't sell the trailer, and we don't upgrade the 105 to the 180. Now we don't do that when I have about, I say when we get about 200,000. You know, they have to sell the tractors, then we replace them with the trailer. Then I am thinking about selling the harvester and renting one of the big ones. It takes so long to do with the small one, especially on this big field right here. I mean, yeah, we don't lose a little bit of money, but we also don't drain it. If you look at it as less diesel floor, less time for a worker to do it if we let a worker do it. So yeah, I think we save a little bit of money by doing that. Until we can finance ourselves a new one. I'm sure in the process of that, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because we sure got the $300,000 loan we need to pay off. So yeah. Just try to figure out what we're gonna do. I tell you what, doing all this baling reminds me of a story that my dad told me back when he was running around back in the teenage years, before I was even straught of. He went to help a neighbor. It was him, I think 5 other boys. They needed the field baled, and he said, you know, he'll pay us good money, pay them good money if they would bale his field by hand. You know, back then, to where we lived at, or he lived at, Wasn't too many people that own baling equipment, so you bale it by hand. And my dad said, you know, they did it. It was all day, you know, it was all day to do it. I mean, they did, he said, around 200, 250 bales. He said it took them a long while. And like I said, they rolled it by hand. It wasn't one like these, it was the round bale. And so they rolled it in the field, they put it on the trucks, got it back to the barn, and stacked it. There's about 5 of them, and the only time Matt said, you know, hey, y'all did a good job. Whipped out $10 a piece for them. That's the last time that they ever bailed for somebody like that. He said they did about $75 to $100 a piece work. I mean, that takes a lot. If you ain't never done it with, you know, a lot of people hasn't done it by hand. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. And then just sitting in a tractor like we're doing and baling it. But yeah, he gave them $10 to do a $100 job. And as you can imagine, they wasn't really happy about that. I don't believe. So that's a lot of bales. I mean, just but yeah, trying to stack them. I mean, they 5 by 3. Oops, hold up. I messed up. I thought I was a bit older than that. Uh-oh, come on. Come on, there we go. I mean, the bale size, the standard, I think is 5 by 3, 5 foot high, 3 foot wide. So, you know, it takes tougher people to put that in the back of the truck. So what you do, you roll it on there. If you don't have a forklift, you set up boards, and you know, about 4 or 5 people get behind it and start rolling it up here. I don't know if that's what they did, or I did not. I don't know. But he told me that, and I thought, you know, that's slow. I mean, to get, you know, 4 or 5 kids to row your field, and it's a pretty big field to get, you know, 200 bales out of it, and just pay them $10 to do it when you can hire somebody to do it, and you probably don't pay them about $300, I would say, to do it by hand. So yeah, I thought that was low, but that's my opinion. Now I'm pretty sure there's YouTube videos of people rolling bales by hand, if you are interested in looking and seeing how that's done, not with the equipment, but all by hand. It's pretty interesting. I like to have the equipment though, I'll be honest with you. That's like my neighbor lives right up the road from me. He's got some horses, and he has his field baled for hay for all of his horses for the winter. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat to see how that works. I mean, yeah, I mean, on his baler that he used to have, he let somebody bale it, and he pays somebody to bale it. It's a lot cheaper than down by $30,000 baler, a used $40,000 baler. But on his baler, before he got rid of it, you can choose what size of the bales you want. And he set his to about 6 feet, I believe. Maybe 5, I don't remember. But you can also set it to 9 feet high. That's the biggest the baler will make, 9 foot high. That's a big bale, if I must say. Cause I'm 6 foot. And let me tell you, that's a heavy and big bale. And the guy told her, he said, he'd do it, but you don't have a lot of problems, cause it's a pain to unload it. So you have to ride at 5 to 6 feet. But sure neat. I mean, can you imagine sitting or standing beside a 9-foot barrel? That's massive. That's really, really massive. But yeah, I have it for the winter. So yeah, they did on it. Ah, really, this is the last one on the field. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Oh yeah, look at them. That's gonna be a lot of barrels to pick up. A lot of barrels. What I do probably won't get to it on this episode, but I'll probably do maybe a time lapse on the next episode, and I'll go ahead and do most of it off screen. Cause it's gonna take me a while to stack this. I mean, it really is. So I'll probably leave about, I don't know, I'll probably do about 75%. Go ahead and stack them and all that, and we can do the last trailer load on stream. I probably will go ahead and stack the grass bales off. You know, ain't no retort that to be got a lot of straw bales to stack. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that off screen, cause I don't want my video being all about stacking bales. I really don't. That's a lot of them, ain't it? That's a lot of barrels. Alright, let's see if it's just unloaded. So, yep. Go ahead and unload him, okay. Now I know we got halfway of another barrel going. This ain't no problem, because once we start feeding the grass in there, it automatically takes this 70% and turn it into grass. I do like that feature. It's kind of, you know, ain't really realistic. I mean, you ain't gonna mix it in like that if you're actually doing this, but for the game purpose, I believe it's a good idea, because you don't lose what you can't get out. What else can you say? So yeah, that don't bother me as much. So let's see. I tell you what, we're gonna park this just right here off the side somewhere, and we are going to pick up the bush hog and touch some grass so we can bale it while we got the baler. I don't want to release it again. So yeah, this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna try to get it done as fast as possible. So you know, we do have the baler leased, and it does cost us money every hour. So yeah, so then I'll try to go ahead and get this done, and we return the baler until next time we need it. So let's figure out where we're gonna start. I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, I'll tell you what, we're gonna start right here. Oh yeah, I think that'd be good. Oh yeah, I wish I didn't buy this type of mower. We will be upgrading it very soon also. But I tell you what, y'all, this is about gonna take me some time, so I will do a time lapse, and I'll see y'all here when we are done with it. Enjoy. Alrighty, that's about all the baling done. Just got this little piece right here. I went ahead and, as you noticed, went ahead and time-lapsed all of it. Just we're just running out of time. But hey, nothing's wrong with a time-lapse. I do have to go through my editing software and download some new music. I'm getting where I'm having to use the same ones over again, which I do like some of them, don't get me wrong, especially the one that's just ended right there. But sometimes, you know, you get, I don't know, disappointing that it's the same time-lapse music, so I'll be looking into that. That's why I didn't really want to do a time-lapse, and I'm trying to get away from them. Cause I don't want to make every video it's a time lapse. I don't. But I mean, I had to do what we had to do. Time lapse, you know, it helps you out, and it's fun to watch, at least for me. But I'll tell you what, guys, that's about it. We're gonna run up here, look at the field. Hope y'all enjoy it. If, you know, do me a favor, you know, like it, subscribe. It does help me out. I really do appreciate it if you subscribe or like or share the videos. It helps me out greatly. Let's see how many bells we have first. Let's see, one more. Sheep's doing good. 94, so wow. So I'll leave it right there, guys. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll be seeing you.